Straight and fit it. One t-shirt where I did it. You see me, I say big up Cartel anyway in there. You see me, I say, yeah man, good artist. Nah, stop say so. Don't watch your clothes. Don't watch your clothes at all. You see, we have to change every day. Wash and dry and put on. Because of the stuff, the bacteria. So I'm saying, so no need for me to have all these bags of clothes containing pollution. You know, sure I can change. I sure like to change, no problem. Like to furnish my place too. You know, it deal mood play, you know what I mean? A couch for 10,000 crown, 100,000 Jamaican. Is what I'm saying? Or 10 to 20, 200,000 Jamaican actually. This place I'm paying for is what? 5,000 crowns. So 5 to 100,000 and Jamaican just for renting. And then you have to pay bills and food. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a cheap place. Not because they think I'm living like this. I'm saying, so I want to say good morning to the world. You see, sometimes people wonder, how do I look so fresh? Don't watch about my skin changing. You know, that's a different note. I will tell you all about that. So I'm saying why I have to and do it because of the chemical stuff in my blood was blocking my vein. So I'm saying, so I couldn't breathe through my vein. I was poisoned all the while by pills and food poisoning. So I had to do something exclusive to erase all the bacteria and the chemical stuff from the medication and the medicine in my blood so my blood could circulate again in a good way. You see, I told you I wasn't going to tell you about it, but like I put this topic, I'm going to finish it. So I'm saying, we're not doctors, we're inventors. You got Da Vinci's, for example, big up Italian, #1, my good friends them, my help, my people who also show me a few things in life because of being around them, company-wise, signing documents with them to create a company in Jamaica, which I was the manager of 12 Bike, 10 Swatch, Clothes, Boot, Money, US, English Pound, meeting Japanese, Italians, English, American, Danish, African, Jamaican, Caribbean, Arabican, Middle East, people from all over the world, Asia, 4/4 of the world, double that, all over the world. So I'm saying, we've got to big up to Italy for that, for being a soldier with a soldier. You see what I'm saying? So big up Italy, the Vinci's, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, the Alfa, the irons, the pattern, the food in that time of processing Italy with cheese and pasta and also tomato. Big up the Vinci from my castle, Lugo, Bologna, in that area. My friend actually who I met have the last Levi's pants what Elvis Presley made. And let's say something about Elvis Presley. He said, "You nothing was a hot dog." He did this track. "You nothing was a hot dog. Ride it all night." It came to pass now that Denmark and all the white people in the world said, "No, we ain't hot dog no more because we're riding too." So big up all the kind of drugs you can use to perform in a longer way, like Viagra and all those chemical stuff what people use. In pharmacal you can get stuff like that now. But that's not for me to discuss about people. I'm just happy that people now can maybe be together and doesn't hate the black or the other type or hating the white or hating this man, you know what I mean, the different things, you know what I'm saying. So back to what I was saying about changing of clothes and changing of vision and things like that. So it's going to be long today because like I write some stuff, so I'm just going to finish. So I'm saying, so straight and fit it, not only a white t-shirt I'm doing it, but I'm doing it with the clothes, what I have and what I want to have. My jacket actually costs 3,000 crowns. That will be 3 times 20. So if you can do 60,000 for a jacket, then you can talk. You see what I'm saying? That's about the money. You see what I'm saying? We have it all. And my sleeping space, okay, you want to know my sleeping place. This is my sleeping place. This is my sleeping bag. And the reason why I have this sleeping bag, this is very smooth to clean. Just wipe out. See it? Because of the dust and the thing coming to the ventilation. That's how I want it. I keep it that way. So I'm saying, I'm able to get funds from Denmark, policy actually, and refurnish my place anytime I want. I just write a paper to them and let them know the damage and the thing based on my situation which I'll already complete a case and win the medical system for doing something wrong to me, like, you know, different thing. I don't even have time to get into that, you know, but I did have a settlement which I doesn't have to work for the rest of my life with paid, which I really want to start work again, because it's good to work. Because when you're not working, then sometimes people think you're living for free and things like that, because they don't know the story. It was given to me because the doctor system have break the law of human being and human rights and medical rights and stuff like that. So I've been paid for life, which on a percentage, wish I could get a higher percentage, because I'm not a Danish. They gave me 31 out of 41%, which is maybe 3,000 different than what the normal person would have achieved in a situation like that. Because at the time when I applied, I didn't live in Denmark for so long, but I did win the case and prove it to them that I can be okay by eliminated the medicine out of my system, so I can have my meline moving again. You see what I'm saying? So don't watch the style, don't watch the pattern. It's me, Oliver Tough. You see what I'm saying? And like we're gonna say Oliver Tough now. I have so much things I want to tell people. I want to go to Danish too, but I will do something for Danish that about the water, how we can get a better drinking water by putting fruits inside, but you have to do it at your house and doesn't have to buy things from bottle all the while, because the water coming, I will do it in Danish, but this is just going out, so I want to finish it in English. Because of the water system with the pipe. Big up Italy again to show me a little about plumbings and things like that. The Valenci, I'm telling you, Jamaican too, my people, and African, everybody, Japanese, all the people, my brothers, my people, because I'm the one who guide them with a tour of their life. On the other side, so back to the water system. You see, the water come through lines and veins. So if the water is 100%, that's 1. So by the time it go in and circulate, then it's gonna be addition or division. Which if you can divide a 1, then it gotta be like 0, 0, 9, 0, 0, 7, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 6, go back down to 0, 0, 1 or something like that. So there's something of take out of the percentage of the water, and it's all about the sunshine and mineral and content and moving. So what you can do to get back the mineral in the water is just by putting some fresh fruits inside. When I say fresh fruits, I mean real fruits, not the one you're gonna use and then by the time you're gonna expired in that type of stuff. You know, just, you gotta spice up yourself, you know, you gotta spice up yourself. Things are changing, you know. So if you're cooking anywhere in the world, Jamaica to Africa, Asia, Caribbean, anyway, and you think the water quality is not good, and you're not moving like you wanna move, you know, and do the stuff and play a ball and ride a bicycle, you see what I'm saying, and move around, you see what I'm saying, and things like that, you see what I'm saying, then definitely you got to spice up yourself, you know, spice up your life, fruit up yourself, you see what I'm saying, cooking some rice, put a piece of tomato inside and boil it, the water, you know, you get some more energies, you get some more strength, you get some more vitamins, and hopefully the tomato is good, you know, because you see when we create stuff that change it, you know what I mean, big up Buju B to be free. I'm going to do something and say something which, just for example, you did a taxi driver don't make a stop. 2 weeks after, 3 weeks after, they've been to prison. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to use this as an example, as this track is just wrote. I'm using my king in the dancehall business. And my king, because kings and king rule still. My brother, my soldier. You see what I'm saying? You know, my ancestor, you see what I'm saying? My people, from Bob to Marcus to Martin Luther King, to everybody, you see what I'm saying? To everybody who give me a piece of earth. You see what I'm saying? The drawing of my life is the earth. That means the drawing, like the water, you know, I mean, the source of life, the star, the birds, everything that I see with my eyes, I believe in that. You see what I'm saying? I believe in that too, because I'm a believer. So don't go on my Facebook and say, hey, believe in the drawing of life. I don't even know English. Let me tell you something about English. English is a very important language because they've been based on a sign and word that cut up and put together with a recipe, with a translation like a dictionary. And it was one of the first languages that get the dictionary. So when they put a soda or anything in bottles and bag, you could write about it and tell you the ingredients, what inside. And I'm from 73, you see what I'm saying? And so I've been to school, so I get to understand about this stuff. and how to intelligently translate it. So I'm saying, because I'm an English person, African English, who I've captured and based on our freedom. We still have the tongues of the English with the books and words of the English. So don't hate me because I have the possibility and the access to translate in an intelligent way and set it up on the web. So I'll go back to the web so that people maybe could listen. And the problem that, why people listening to him so much and not listening to me, it's not about that, you see what I'm saying? Translating your language in your country. Maybe you're going to make it, maybe you're going to understand. Not about that, because everybody can speak properly. Let's go back to me now, you see what I'm saying? The water was talking about. So water can be vitaminized. That means you could get more vitamin and also mineral, because the mineral come from the fruits. So we got to big up the fruits and vegetables and these stuff, if it's ecological or if it's okay for you, you see what I'm saying? With your taste, you see what I'm saying? Because things change, you know what I mean? So the fruit, what the fruits know, the fruits will be in the country, and know that the water also promoted and produces in the country and in the earth because of climate change of a system developing for people like us and all over the world, our children, our past, just to have a better life, saying we are to contain and maintain the source of life. See, and to develop, you know what I'm saying? So to develop and dig up, it's a different thing. It's already done, it's life. The tree now, who plant in the earth, draw his own water and produce his own fruits in a good way. So I have to say big up to the fruits and big up to the vegetables and big up to the food, the land. You know what I'm saying? That land with me, you know what I'm saying? And line with me. You know what I'm saying? So by doing this now, it's a good idea to just spice up and fruit up yourself, because you can't expect for you to take your money and go to the supermarket and buy everything, or sit there with water on the line running and drinking and think everything on my heart. You got to help yourself. So I'm saying, and this is what happened to me now by saying that I'm helping people and writing things and putting up things, but I'm doing it for me and my kids and my kids' kids. So one day they can go back and say, yeah, my grandfather or my people or my friend or Oliver said that maybe it's possible. But I'm basing on my kids and my kids, because I get kids which I know will produce, because they're mostly girls. So I'm saying, on my name, you know, I love them to death. They love them too. And their mothers are very powerful. They're doctors, scientists, and owners of developing companies. So they're pretty kind of okay. But because they're so girly and girlish, I kind of guarantee that I'll get a few grants. And I'm not seeing them so on a regular basis. They do have contact, but they're not mature enough to, you know, fascinate and communicate on a base. So I do it because I figure out things what help me about allergy in my blood and my percentage of blood and my visionary and my lining of how you say my lining of find out who I am, you know. So my blood type, you know what I mean? So I know one day they can go, maybe sing a song, or even take a ride, or even said, yeah, maybe my father said that, or my grandfather said that. So I'm doing that to do that for me. And thanks to Facebook for making a platform so I could do it and set it up. So the world, if the world wants to see, because I go and look at people's page, I listen to the radio, I read books sometimes, I see how people do things and copy sometimes and do it. So the world is for us to rule in a good way. You see what I'm saying? So don't watch where I'm sleeping. You see what I'm saying? This is 500 kroners. So this is what? 5 2s. That's 5 2s 10. What's that? 500? 10,000. Yeah, this is 10,000 Jamaican. Silk, warm. This is what you use in camping place. Very nice. I'm saying this is so warm you couldn't believe. See the color? This is what I'm eating sometimes. Things change though. Very nice in the morning. You see what I'm saying? With a lid, so no wind and nothing don't come in because of all this stuff. You see what I'm saying? I won't go too close and detailize what I have in my house and what I'm doing because it's personal. So I'm saying, let's think about my floor. My floor is clean. Why I did like that? Because the carpet was there. I was getting wet and damaged and vacuum. So I moved the shit out because it's mine. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the quality stuff and the capacity of cleaning and washing it. Got to think sometime, you know. Can't see things in people's house for, this house is for what? Maybe, what? I think it's 16 something or 13 something. So it's a very old house. So I'm saying I want the whole department, what Denmark designed for its people back in 1940 or before 1940, in the time of different regulations. You have to read the history of Denmark to know the history of Denmark. Yeah, yes, you know, so basically, so we say back to spicing up yourself, that was the water go. Also based about the cleaning and rinsing of my blood. Let me tell you something about disinfection. Disinfection is based up in two words. Infection first. If you have an infection, how would you eliminate it? You will destroy it. So called disinfection. Be careful what you do and how you do it. Look properly at the bottles and see how you're supposed to use it. Because these chemical stuff can be poison. So I put a hex with around and said, please don't try this at home. You're walking on your floor and your floor is dirty with bacteria. You're sleeping sometime and you get a little rash on your body or on your face. Go to the pharmacy and see if you can get something to take it off. Don't follow me. But what I do, if I have a little bump on my face, I squeeze my bump down. I don't press it up. If you press it up, then your lining of your face ain't gonna be up, and all these blood vessels will black. See? So what I do, I squeeze it down, or I use my rendering product like Ajax to change them sometimes, or different kind of rendering cleaning, that's different kind of cleaning product that you know will destroy and eliminate the bacteria that you receive from the ground in a small, mild way that you could use a finger inside. And you could always smell it. You could just touch it and it will disappear, because that's what happened. It's from the ground it came, and it just touch it. Sometimes it depends on your skin quality. I'm saying please don't try this. I'm just saying that people should know why and how make a little changes in my color. And also, if you food poison, that's something you should think about. But please be careful. I want to say thanks and shout out to a friend of mine. We're not together anymore, but we've been together. We kind of produce and multiply together. So I'm saying, I'm not a bad boy, but I don't know why, but I have a few kids which you don't even know my name. Norway, you know. So I'm saying, Greenland, so I'm saying, Iceland, so I'm saying, Denmark, so I'm saying, crazy, it's okay. You know what I mean? The ladies, you know what I mean? They're okay, so I'm saying, yeah. Crazy. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, you know. So, yeah, let's go back and say, yo, pay attention sometime, you know what I mean? But I see me, I have to do something, because I was just passing out, you know what I mean? Just like sleeping when I'm not supposed to sleep. I wonder, I don't want to sleep. So why I'm just passing, why I'm just dousing off, you know? Something's wrong, I mean, you know? Something's wrong. Why do I feel that way? So I have to wake up myself. I have to recharge myself, you know. Gotta play with my nose, you know what I mean. Gotta put something like a feather, you know what I mean. Piece of dry material. So when I touch it, wow, it's like a vibrating my brain. So I have to wake up, you see what I'm saying? Just like a car, for example. After I download it and intelligently could translate it, you see what I'm saying? What will you do if your car cannot start and your battery die? Then you're gonna do a jump start with a battery, right? So you and go like that. So that's what happened, you know. Look at the cows, for example, when they're eating, for example, or animals, you know, insect too actually. But let's put it on a bigger scale like the cows, you know. What do you do? What the cow do when the cow smell like the grass have been sprayed? You go like that, blow it out of his nose. So I'm saying, so you know, by putting a feather, you know, by putting something feather, you know, what I do, I kind of, you know, use this one, you know what I mean? I'll just show you in a fast way. I use this one from my jacket, so I'm saying it's a cotton type of stuff, you see what I'm saying? And yeah, oh, I'm not seeing. Yeah, I use a kind of cotton. This one is a long one, you see what I'm saying? It's long. It's for my jacket, you know, very expensive, good quality jackets. It's one of the best lining cotton, which like a shoes lace, but you can see it like a brush, you know. So what I do to restart my brains because of the apartment and the situation and, you know, the smelling and so it was isolated. So the building is letting out sanitary and way, you know what I mean? It's a different thing, you know what I'm saying? It happened to me on my clothes. They happened to me sometime in the bus sometime, you know what I mean? Because of the pollution. So what we can do, we can just And you gotta like shake, you know, because they're very tender in places. So I'm saying, so when you touch this place, you know, like you can feel it. Ooh, so you get all goosey, you get all your skin. See it all your skin. See my skin raise up like when it's rain. So I'm crying through my skin like when it's rain. It's a track I'm working on. So I'm saying, I just like to rap and do things. So that's why you see I feel nice again. You know, it's wake up, you see what I'm saying? Wake up yourself, you know what I mean? Vibrate, you know, vibration. You see what I'm saying? So these are stuff that, you know, I've been blessed with. So I have to say sometimes, we have to be blessed, you know. You have the good musicians, you got good carpenters, you got good cleaners, you got good farmers, you got good doctors, you got good lawyers, you got good producer, designer, you got good readers, you got good writers, you got good assessor, you got good soldier, you got good police. People are good and develop things for me to use. So don't be afraid and think man crazy when man, I'm not Einstein, I'm not Marcus Garvey, I'm not Da Vinci, I'm not German, I'm not Denmark, I'm not only African, I'm not Asia, I'm not Japanese, I'm not Chinese. But thanks for this food that they cook for me, thanks for the recipe like soy sauce and you know, noodles and wok sticks and, you know, the Buddhism, karate, kung fu, you know. Thanks to the Indian them too for, you know, I mean, been nice, been sweet, you know what I mean. Thanks for the Middle East, you know what I'm saying. Thanks to people, you know, who generate stuff for us, who clean oils, who produce oils, who shine gold, who cut gold, who we're dreaming about them sometime, you know what I mean. And, you know what I mean, things like that, the drawing of life, you know what I'm saying. It's a real thing, you know what I'm saying. So this stuff cannot sell, that's the thing. How could I sell this? I want to. I try to design stuff like, you know, put yourself. But that's what I want to contact. I want to contact somebody from the Apple design. There's a special girl, lady, who want to design a robot and how to design a robot. So I want to be a part of that team. So I'm saying, then maybe I could design. I tried to go to the Institute of Denmark with some of my ideas and they cannot find it on the YouTube, and as soon as they search for it, someone come and say, yeah, they did it, so I just stop, you know, because when you get stolen, robbery, you just stop and give up. Not give up, but just say, I don't give my product or tell nobody anything what I want to create, and when I create it, they're going to show me something on a website, which I know this wasn't there before. So I just give it up, you know. So by doing this now, if you're home and you see your grandmother reading sometime, and say, yo, what's up, you know, do something like, you know, kind of generate, because it's kind of funny, you know, because you have hair and everything, you know, look on the insects too, how do they survive? And your nose actually is a kind of, how do you call it now? It would be like a nose, I would say navigate, but it would be like a hair gate, you know, it's like a senses of, yeah, fresh air, senses of, I would say enlightenment, because this word is giving people a problem. Think, how do I so intelligent? Okay, how do I so intelligent? No, it's your memory, it's how you keep. You see, that's why it says no to drugs, for example. Drugs is something like a dust, that's what they say, it depends on the drugs. You can go to the pharmacy and get different kind of drugs. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people use something like powders, and I see a lot of people just want to blow powders, you know what I mean, with straw. And say, well, what's that? I say, oh, not me, then. I don't want that shit in me. So, like a block with dust, you know, what are you going to do when your little brain get fucked up with all kind of chemical stuff, with glue from the shoe and different kind of toilet and stuff, and different kind of flour and different kind of sugar and different kind of powder, different kind of stuff, what you use to build vibes. And it's work for you. It's not for me. I don't want it at this age of time. I don't want it. So it kind of go in your brains and it kind of like pesticides it. Not pesticide, but pest. So your brains don't really get to remember. And just try to be yourself. I don't think about sex and, you know what I mean? Think about money. Think about sex to you. Think about money to you, you know what I mean? Think about life, you know, and live a life how you're going to live a life. You see, I've been through so much things. You see, one of the time, I was thinking like I'm picking girls like menu card. You had time in my life I was single. I said, yeah. I get my money, I'm trying that nation, I'm trying that nation with a condom though. Is what I'm saying, I'm not stupid. So I'm saying, meet some nice people in the club. I just say, yeah, It's just for a moment of time, we're gonna have some fun. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been around the world, not testing the world, but just having fun at the time, at my age. But I'm a grown chap now, you know what I mean? So I have to be careful. You know what I mean? My daughters are in the teenager now, you know? So I have to be more responsibility and chill for myself to keep my energy. You see what I'm saying? Back to the energy. You see, yeah, I don't even want to get that dirty right now. Yeah, so to just to put back yourself, you know, so you can do it sometime. Your vibes can change. It changed my vibes because I didn't want it, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm drinking some of my, if I come back alive. So I'm going to drink a little tea. You know, I'm going to share what I'm drinking. Yeah, just a bit of vibes. It's full of mineral and full of also vitamin and the right stuff, ecological now. So back to what I have to do when I get food poisoning, for example. If I get food poisoning, what I gotta do? You know what I gotta do? Honestly, I gotta fucking drink some soap, man. Yeah, I gotta kill that fucking poison in me as fast as possible before it circulate my blood, and I drop asleep, cannot wake up. Imagine you just passing out, star, and you feel fucked up, starting my lung, you feel a way out. I said, no, man, I just cook. I just in the kitchen. Why the fuck I'm knocking out? So I have to do that. So I'm saying that I'm the big up on this also kind of lady I've met. They're scientists and doctors too. And I always went to his house sometime when I get the chance to stay, you know. And she washed the dishes. And I said, yeah, but you're not washing dishes, right? Because you're not rinsing out the soap out of it. Anyway, I didn't say it to her. So then I think, shit, what's going on? Okay, I drink and I eat there, no problem, you know. So I've been to this problem too, and I said, shit, man, I'm trying something because I was home, fucked up. First I tried salt, and it did work by putting some chips or something salt in your mouth and put over here. It will suck out the poison, you know. It will suck out the poison out of your palates because it's over here, it's in your mouth, you know, and in your mouth go through your brains and kind of eliminate your brains. So you have to move fast, you know. So yeah, so what I did that first by myself and found out that I was like still fucked now, still getting poison, you know. I mean, if I cook in my oven, you know, and eat something, I was like poison again, like my light was getting darker, you know what I mean. I was like, you know what I mean, I'm seeing darkness, you know, so I have to wake up, man. So I did, I think I did try some soap, try some soap and drink it. And I try a tomato and vomit up, you know. And then I say, wow, that saved my life. So yeah, it's a good thing. But you know, these things change people. You gotta be careful because a lot of people doesn't want to do things like that. So I'm trying to just put this out because I don't really care, honestly. I'm putting it out because these things can I sell? How I'm going to sell people something like this? How can I sell people? Say, yo, if you're home one day, you get a little food poisoning by, you know, maybe you don't have to do it. If you're not poisoned, don't do it. You know, because you will change a little bit, actually. So that's why my purity of my, you know, things kind of a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm not a rat, you know, I'm not Michael Jackson either. You don't have to poison me all the while trying to say that Michael Jackson said this and this. Maybe you charge too much money, Michael Jackson, by purity, which you don't need to do that. I don't want to go to that. I won't tell you what I do. 100%. I'll just give you a hint because it's illegal. Not illegal, it can be killed. I don't want to put anything that kill people, but soap didn't kill people. But my dishwashing soap doesn't kill, but they change in my time. So for me, I have to be careful what I do because they're watching me, you know. So that's like things I don't. Sometimes use a hopper now. Wash my plate to kill the bacteria. That's what the Vikings used to do back in the centuries of the centuries. I read it on a paper, in a box. I kill all the bacteria because they have this kind of lemonish. Yeah, you know, it's acid that kind of clean the smell and things like that, you know? Yeah. Because things change. People try to design stuff now and try to want to do everything. And, you know, it's going to be a long take, maybe about half hour thing. I think I want to cut and change to different subjects. So this is for me now. So, yeah, I'm still black. Although you blacked me on your computer, you blacked my file, you blacked my page, you blacked my picture, you blacked so much things, and I'm still gonna be a black man. So I'm saying not because I'm black man. I was the leader first. I was the kings of kings first. And you conquer me and put me in the back. I know he doesn't want me to come back at front, so you keep me at the back. This is just something for mankind. Whether you're black, white, or Indian, coolie, everybody do it. Want to keep down people in life. Color is good, but color and me doesn't really work. I'm a Benetton. That means I'm blend with a lot of different people. Because no matter where you're at, you can have a problem too. You know what I mean? Because people are nice in different way, different color. See? So I think I'm going to stop it now. Yeah, so that's why I'm a little clear. You know what I mean? I don't want to get any more clear too. I ain't going to say if I want. So I like my color. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. But if I have to do something to help myself and save my life, I'm happy about it. So you can say what you want to say. I know you're blacking me now by cutting what I said. But this is February the 14th, 2019. Yeah. See? So you can go ahead and do what you want to do. You see? We say something and then you cut it and put it and replace it. That's wrong. That's called blacked file. I'm going to tell you something about programming. Like, first, it was Adam and Eve. Then, it was drawing of the earth. Then, it was language with alphabet and vowels. And then, it's programming to stop people from itching after they come with the 4 east, west, north, and south. I will tell you, because I have to tell you about the Adam and Eve part. I have to tell you about the drawing part of the earth. How they cut it up and divide and make maps and password and this stuff. I got to tell you about that, because I'm going to study it too. Yeah, I'm going to tell you also about the alphabetical way too, about language and sign. I'm going to tell you also about adorable programming. Yeah, because adorable mean going and fucked up my picture when I do my picture and my fucking sound. I mean, you're fucking up the line of an internet, a line of a fucking, a line of a web. I'm going to tell you about that in a different chapter. So welcome to my show. Welcome to my life. This is not me want to produce and then you press and play in the studio. You see, I'm going to put this in the end like a studio, like stew sound, you know, like, let me go back to my book and see what I write. Because I want to put this in studio, because I don't have time to go back to studio. I want to hand it to the studio. You see, don't mark me like a Marcus Garvey with rice and peas and chicken. So I'm saying, don't mark because they're sons and daughters. You see, you're Marcus like Marcus Garvey. Sons, sounds and daughter. Yeah, after we design and play our stuff for us, you go in and change it to the world and translate it for us to get in trouble, and then you want to get rid of us, and then you can press and play us all the way you want. When we capture our stuff for us and us and us, and us is like a shell. Okay, that keep his words. See what I'm saying? So yeah, so